to my channel. This one is gonna be a little bit of like update on my life because I was like missing for, I was supposed to upload but I didn't upload. I was in the hospital. I was feeling faint and nauseous and I didn't know what was going on with me, and I just went to the hospital and they were just like, yeah, you're really low on blood, your hemoglobin is 5, it's supposed to be 12, we're gonna give you 3 pints of blood so it could get back to 8, and hopefully we should be able to release you. I was there for 2 days. I thought I was supposed to be there for like 3 hours. Hospitals suck. But I just want to say thank you to everybody who reached out to me while I was in the hospital. It was very hard to like talk to y'all because I had 2 IVs in me. I had one on this hand and then I had one in this arm, so I couldn't bend my arm. I didn't get like a lot of sleep. I was very, very tired. I was very pale. I felt over it. Like I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to go home. But I just wanted to thank everybody who just was there for me at that time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Peace and blessings. Before I start, shout out to Design by Danny for my braids. I keep looking at my braids because they're fucking flawless. Shout out to her. I will put her Instagram name below, and y'all should definitely go check her fucking shit out because she did my sew-ins and she did my wig installation, and all her shit is dope. Like, she's dope as fuck. When I first found her, she was cheap. Now she's not as cheap. She's because her clientele is just rising. So shout out to her. My fucking braids are flawless. This story time is about this guy I used to talk to, and a while back, and he was Hispanic. Him and another guy is the reason why I don't talk to Hispanics anymore, because they're batshit crazy. They put the C-R-A-Z-Y in crazy. They put all the letters in crazy because they're crazy as fuck. At first, we were just talking as friends, and it was really like platonic. And then, because I was talking to somebody else at the time, but I was also like very, very much celibate. Then I stopped talking to the guy I was talking to by choice because I just didn't feel like it was going somewhere. I started talking to him more. And like days turned into weeks, and then it turned into like 2 months, and then I was just like, damn, I'm still talking to this guy. It was like I had went on a trip. He was being real negative when I was going. He was being real negative. Like, he was just like, I hope you have a terrible time. And you know what? Not for nothing, I've done that to someone before. If you know who you are, I'm sorry. Being real toxic. Basically, like, I don't want you to fucking like have a good time. First of all, you're not my man. Let's make that very clear. You're not my man. We only talked. We chilled once. You didn't even get pussy. So you didn't even taste pussy. You didn't. We didn't like do anything but kiss, and your kisses were disgusting. So like, I didn't really want to be with him anyway. It was just that at the time, I wanted attention that I wasn't getting. So I wasn't getting no attention from nobody. I just dropped the last guy I was with, and I wanted some attention, and he was there. So that was terrible. I used that man. I should have never, if he's watching this and he knows it's about him, I am terribly sorry. That I really did not mean to use you for attention, because that was very selfish. He started getting crazy, so I was like, boy, I'll talk to you when I talk to you, which would be never. So I was with my cousin. We was down there, we was chilling, and it was just like a chill day for us. And here this motherfucker go texting me. I'm like, why are you contacting me? You're so toxic. The rest of the trip, he just kept texting me, and I'm just like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, you ever just be having like a hoe that just don't leave you alone, and you just be trying to drop said hoe and it just never work out? This is that hoe. I tried to drop him so many times, And it just was like, every time I tried, he kept telling me no, and that I got to do it face to face. And I was like, what the fuck? No, I don't have to do it face to face. What the fuck do you know? Like, what the fuck? Hop off my phone. And everything Emmy was telling me, just block this man, just block this man, just block this man. But I only block people when it's absolutely necessary. I'm not about to block nobody if it's not absolutely necessary. Like, now I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm blocking niggas for my inner peace, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Block, 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 block. I try to break it off with him maybe twice a day. Literally twice a day. Every time he spoke to me, I kept telling him it's not gonna work out. Like, all my friends was telling me, like, this motherfucker's crazy. My cousin was telling me this motherfucker's crazy. She was just like, block him, block him, block him. But in my head, I was thinking, like, this nigga gives me a lot of attention. Like, none of my hoes hit me up like he hit me up. Like, he hit me up every chance he gets. Every chance he got, he hit me up. And he was like, Tiana, like, I want to see you, blah, blah. I mean, obviously, I wasn't about to see him anymore because he was crazy. I'm going to tell you how real crazy he was, okay? So, I'm sitting in a car with Zaire. We were drinking, but I wasn't drunk. He calls me because he was on his stalkerish type time at that point. He was basically like, I'm about to figure out where the fuck this bitch at. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out why he was so crazy because A, I'm not your girl. B, I'm not your girl. C, I'm not your girl. And I try to break it off with you every time we text. So there's no reason why you should have feelings for Tiana any longer just because Tiana made it very clear that Tiana does not have feelings for you. He was texting me and like going off on me, like, where the fuck you at? He wanted me to send my location. He wanted me to send my location. Because I told him I was still, like, drinking at the bar. I was like, yeah, I'm still here. I lied. I was across the street from my house, and we was talking and laughing and chilling and stuff. My phone is always on Do Not Disturb, but he was blowing it up through Do Not Disturb. And I was like, okay, all right. Let's get to the bottom of this. He pushed me to the limit, right? We were on the phone, and he was like, are you fucking drunk? And I was just like, no, nigga, I ain't fucking drunk. I'm sane right now. Like, I was very much sane. Tipsy Tiana was over, and Rational Tiana was in because it's like when you get high, somebody blow your high. Bitch, he blow my tipsiness. It was over. I couldn't get that shit back, whether I wanted to or not. Like, he really blew my shit. So he was just like, where are you? I'm coming to your house. No, you're not. Like, you're not fucking coming to my house. Are you dumb? Are you drunk? Are you loony? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Reason why he really got mad at me, I had asked him a question. I had asked him, did he get a STD from one of his previous girlfriends? Because it was lingering in the air. I had heard it from different people that he had a STD from his ex-girlfriend. It's not like me and him fucked or anything, but I just wanted to know because I was nosy. He blew up. All I asked him was a question. Is it yes or no? He was like, bitch, I'll fucking punch you in your nose. Bitch. That shit set me off because this is before we were on the phone. He had text that shit to me. Like, bitch, I'll punch you in your nose. Don't you ever ask me no shit like that. And for me, that was the last straw because anybody know me, know I don't play that shit. When we start talking physical violence, my guy, peaceful Tiana goes out the window. And the Nork Tiana comes. So the bitch from Nork that you didn't want to see is now in your face. So I call him. I don't call niggas. I call him. I was like, so what was said, nigga? Because you know I don't play that shit. You know I got 3 brothers and I got mad cousins and mad uncles who will come and light your shit up. So what do you want to do? So, and he knew I wasn't playing. Like, he knew I really wasn't playing because he knows me. Like, and he knows my brothers, and he know, like, he's not stupid. So he basically was like laughing like that was a cute threat. I was like, bitch. That shit pissed me off. That shit made me so fucking mad. I was like, nobody threatens people like that. Don't fucking play with me. Because if you want to play that game, baby, we can play that game and I will win. Don't fucking play with me. The man was going back and forth, arguing on the phone. And I was like, you are so I should have never said this because I felt like a shitty ass person. And I think this is why the rest of the year was so shitty for me. Because I treated him so terribly when I said this. And I acted so mean to him when I said this. Even though he was so toxic. You don't act mean to somebody who's being mean to you. You don't be toxic to somebody who's being toxic to you. So honestly, I should have really just blocked him and kept it pushing. But I didn't. I kept adding fuel to the fire. And that was not great. It wasn't good. It wasn't fun. And I think that's what made the rest of my life for that year so bad. He was being like, why do you do this to me if you don't want me? You know why I do this to you? Because you give me attention. And I don't get attention. And you give it to me. I know that if I text you, you will text me back. It was so bad. And Zaire was sitting in the car with me, and his jaw dropped. I wish he was here when I told this story, because he literally sat through most of the stuff that I dealt with this man, and it was so bad. Like, I really did not mean to say that. That was real harsh. Like, that's not something you could say to a person. Really mean. And that was really something that I should have never did. And sorry. I am so sorry for that. Like, when I said it afterwards, I felt so bad. But then again, he needed to hear that I was using him. He needed to. Because if he didn't hear it, he would have, I don't know what he would have did. He probably would have still thought that I wanted him. No, I just wanted whatever attention you were giving me. I wasn't getting it at all from no one, and you were there. So I had to let him know. I just thought he was going to spaz on me, and he was just like, I still want to be with you. I'm sorry, but if I say some shit like that, bitch, I'm hanging up the phone and blocking you, because this bitch was using me. Like, she was dead using me. I wasn't like I was using him for money or nothing like that. Really was like, I still want to be with you. It's not over until you tell me in my face that it's over. And I was like, wow. This man is fucking crazy. Like, like, it's crazy that, like, how crazy you could really be. Like, guys are really batshit loony crazy. I just can't. There's another part to the story, but I don't want to say it. I don't really. Just know that at the end, I did block him, and I did tell him to his face that I didn't want to be with him. And he still tried to be with me afterwards. So I had to block him. I haven't spoken to him since. It is what it is. Like, the moral of this story is, don't fuck with Hispanic men. I'm lying. That's not the moral of the story. For me, it's don't fuck with Hispanic men. That's my moral of the story. But for y'all, the moral of the story is, do not keep a guy or a girl just because they give you attention or they give you things. You should be talking to somebody because you really like that person and you really see something with that person. Do not talk to that person out of pity, because it comes back to bite you in your ass. This video is over. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know where I post. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope everything is well. And for this coronavirus, I'm glad I stay in my motherfucking house and wash my hands, because y'all nasty as fuck. Everybody buying hand sanitizer and nobody's buying hand soap. That tells me one thing: y'all don't wash your ass or y'all hands, and that is nasty. So with that, stay safe out here because niggas is getting sick. Not really niggas, but you know, the other races are getting sick. And love, peace, and chicken grease. Stay safe out here in this coronavirus infested world, you know?